Hello everyone, for my final, I will be answering the question of how do educators decide what children are ready to learn and when they're ready to learn it. I will be adapting the role of an educator and my aimed audience will be parents and guardians. As we've been learning throughout this quarter, developmental psychology and education have a lot of overlapping lines, as in developmental psychology has a very big part to play throughout a student's education and how they learn. To support my claims, I will use some of this quarter's learning material. For example, I will be using excerpts from The Knowledge Gap, Supporting Mathematical Development in Young Children, and Inventing Ourselves. So we've all heard of Common Core, as the book The Knowledge Gap spends a lot of time talking about it. After reading the book, I agree that it's a good idea to have a baseline for all students and teachers to use as a guideline. Common Core has two sides of it. The good side where students are all learning at the same rate and the same materials. But the bad side of it is that not all students learn at the same pace/rate, and some classes may want to spend more time on one subject rather than another. From the video supporting mathematical development in young children, quote, "For young children, number operations, or the ability to manipulate numbers, can be a complex skill. It requires recognizing groups and understanding that numbers can be combined or taken apart. This is a gradual process and requires varied experiences and adult support," end quote. This quote shows exactly why teachers should be able to decide what their students are learning and when they should learn it, because they're the ones who teaching the students and they can see their progress and their shortcomings. To tie it all together, I have inserted a photo of a graph that shows the correlation between private schools and their learning outcome versus public schools. This shows the correlation between private schools, who are more able to be fluid with their teaching, compared to public schools, who are mandated to follow the guidelines for their teaching.